Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have some Barbie news to talk about from the Miley Cyrus doll officially released. First, look at the new Whitney Houston upcoming doll, Fashion Frontier doll number 3, unexpected, shocking disappointment. We have first look at some new Funko Pops, updated calendar from Mattel Creations on new launches, and more. So stay tuned, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype this video, cuties. Consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below if you're able to, of course, to support the channel that way. No pressure, and so you do not miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the dollty you love. But for now, let's get into it. Okay, starting off, yes, we have exciting news here as we have updates on the new launches coming on Mattel Creations for the month of July. We have 2 new drops that have been confirmed on July 20th and on the July 23rd. There's new dolls coming. So July 23rd apparently is the Angel Reese doll that we saw leaked a couple weeks ago. That could be interesting. I hope that's her. On the 20th though, apparently that could be for the Marilyn Monroe anniversary doll. Although it says Mattel Creations exclusive, and this Marilyn doll is not supposed to be exclusive to Mattel Creations. She's supposed to be also available on Amazon. So might not be Marilyn, might be something else, but what could it be? So I honestly do hope it's Marilyn, but it's a mistake, and she is available on Amazon because we've had that leak of Marilyn, that doll of hers, for like a month now. So like, just get her released already, please. Like, I thought her anniversary month was like last month, right? June, not July. So I feel like they're already late with this whole anniversary celebration thing. But anyway, I just hope that it's her because I cannot wait to see her full reveal. But if it's not her, again, I don't know what they could be. Although the 23rd again is apparently Angel Reese. The new, she's on the Made to Move body tall. She has a new face sculpt and the likeness of Angel Reese. So let's see what ends up happening. But moving on, yes, I can finally talk in depth about the new Miley Cyrus Barbie signature doll. She officially dropped on the June 30th, I believe, last month, so a couple weeks ago. And I think she's supposed to be available now on all your major retailers, priced around $60 US, and I paid more because I bought her on Smith's Toys here. She was like $80 for me, but I'm just happy I have her because it does seem like she's still not quite available yet, or if she is, she's like more expensive than like the normal average price point. So I'm not really sure. How has your experience been so far on getting the Miley doll, if you even want to get her? I do understand that she's expensive, but I feel like she's been such a hyped doll. Like, everyone's just been so enamored with her because we all unanimously agree that she looks like Miley and she just captures the likeness perfectly. I also feel like a lot of people just really want to get this doll to be able to customize her into their favorite version of Miley from over the past years. There's been many different eras, right? So I've also seen a bunch of customs already, like people posting. So it's very fun. This face sculpt really is gonna lend itself to be very, customizer friendly, right? So very exciting. I do think she's a bit expensive to then customize, like she's expensive. So, but hey, I mean, again, these customizers, they know what they're doing. So I cannot wait to see even more. But of course, this is not the first time we're getting a doll of Miley Cyrus. Before we had plenty of Hannah Montana dolls, but those were of Hannah Montana, not specifically of Miley herself. So this is really the first doll of Miley, of Barbie, like celebrating Miley herself, not Hannah. So this is a huge deal. But what do you think of this doll? Do you have her already? Are you planning on getting her one day? Are you waiting for a sale perhaps? Or maybe you're not even a Miley Cyrus fan, which is fair. That's okay. We don't have to all like the same things. That's the beauty of being human, We all have different opinions. But I do think she's really pretty. She has a likeness down. The only thing for me is that, and I bought her, but I do worry about the longevity of the pleather. But, I guess I have to, future me will worry about that. So we have a couple of Funko Pops for Barbie. First up, we are getting a new Solo in the Spotlight Funko Pop of Barbie. This came out, like the news of this came out back in June. I just never mentioned it because I figure I'm not really sure. Do any of y'all collect Funko? I feel like I passively mention them whenever there's like a new Monster High or like Barbie, but like I don't really feel like anyone actually talks about Funko. It's just they're kind of like a dying toy, right? And they're going out of business apparently. They're bankrupt, so yeesh. These might be the last Barbie Funko Pops we get. And then we also are getting new Nutcracker Barbie Funko Pops. There's two different versions of like Clara, the sugar plum fairy, and then we're getting also two different versions of the Ken, the prince, and then the Nutcracker version of the character. So what do you think of these Funko Pops? Are you, again, do you collect any, or what do you think? I think they're cute, but I'm definitely gonna buy the reproduction doll of Clara. I cannot wait for that to come out this year. Oh, and speaking of Nutcracker, we are getting a new 2-pack here of the new modern versions of the Nutcracker tail. These are the Millie and Barbie Brooklyn, Malibu and Brooklyn Barbie dolls here of the Nutcracker. They have the painted on tights. They do have joints at the elbows and wrists, but no knee joints, no ankle. Like, it's just, once again, these are just very bare bones dolls. They're kind of just whatever. But I guess because they have the new Netflix movie, which I guess is coming out this fall, they have to promote all these dolls, because someone's got to buy them. I don't know who, but some unfortunate kid is getting this as a gift. And yeah, I know it's just the quality is just horrible. So these dolls are just, again, they have wrist and elbow joints, but like, is that it? The skirt looks terrible. The tops are molded on. The tights are painted on. What? This is just abysmal. The quality is, it's beyond low. We're getting a new Polly Pocket Dreamhouse compact here for Barbie. This seems to be almost kind of like just a modified version of the already existing Barbie Polly Pocket Dreamhouse compact. Just here, it does have a little bit of a different shaping when it comes to the roof, but like the overall like structure to the Dreamhouse like compact here, it looks very similar. If not the same, it's just a bit modified. Just the difference here are the figurines have the larger heads now, and you do kind of get like an extra house that kind of folds up, and you get all these like different like almost roads that go between the small house, the big house. It can kind of serve as a slide or as a bridge to connect the two structures. So I do like this addition, like the slides and like the bridge, like how you can customize basically the compact into being different shapes of like a dream house. Also the pool is separate, so even though it is like basically the same compact like the first dream house Polly Pocket that we've had, it still looks unique enough, and I feel like it adds new enough where I feel like I could get this and it would be different enough from the original Polly Pocket compact. What do you think? I think this is cute, but I'm not sure when it's coming out. On the listing it says next year, so girl, I don't know. But I think by the end of this year it should be available. Very, very interesting, these Polly Pocket compacts that we've had recently. I also saw that they're doing one for Harry Potter, and also one for, Scooby-Doo, obviously, SpongeBob. I bought that one. That one's cute. The Grinch also. Yeah, lots of IP collaborations here. Ugly sweater theme. Yes, we're getting new holiday sweater dolls here for Barbie. Signature dropping August, perhaps. Priced probably around 50 or 40 US dollars. We have 3 dolls here, 2 of which are kind of the same doll, just, it's Barbie Brooklyn, Barbie Malibu. Barbie Malibu has the Millie face sculpt, and I actually like the face grinning here. It's actually really decently cute. There's no pixelation, and I feel like the lashes are probably like a little bit longer. That's why she looks cuter. But yeah, basically the gimmick here is that you've got these ugly sweaters that light up. So yeah, I mean, that's cool. And then also apart from the like Christmas dolls, we also have the Hanukkah doll in the blue sweater with the menorah that actually lights up instead of the Christmas tree. So that's a cool detail. I like that we have variations here, different versions, not just Christmas. We have Hanukkah, so that's really cool to see. I just don't really understand why we even have these dolls to begin with. Like, who is asking for ugly sweater Barbie dolls? Like, again, it's cute, but like these are going to be so overpriced. And again, the sweaters light up, which means that there's got to be batteries somewhere. So yeah, I mean, the faces are cute. the hair seems okay, but I just feel like for me, they seem a bit overpriced probably, and it's just, this is such a specific doll, you know? Now, I just realized that Casper Lynn here on Instagram, as you can see, actually designed wave 4 of Barbie Deluxe Style, and I love that wave. So I'm such a fan of them already, and they actually posted this artwork from the Superstar Chase variant, which looks amazing. And then speaking of, apparently she's popping in and out of stock on Target. So a Plastic Tan reported. So if you want to, obviously you're gonna want to have this doll. She's gorgeous. So if you want to get this doll, definitely check out your Target, because apparently she is, you know, coming in and out of stock. So that's very exciting. Speaking of amazing design, Angel Kent designed this one-of-a-kind Captain Couture Barbie here for a charity live auction event to raise funds for charity, and she was actually auctioned off in the end for almost $10,000 US, I believe, specifically 9,700. So that is a crazy amount. I mean, like, I feel like that's a lot, right? That's a lot for like a doll. So I mean, that's crazy. So good job, Angel Kent. I mean, she is really a stunner, one of a kind. Obviously has the Odile face sculpt. I mean, ooh, just come on, that doesn't get better than this. I even feel like the face grading is very similar to the Odile that comes in like the fashion accessory pack. So I don't know if it's the same one, but it looks similar. I love the blue eyes, obviously. The hairdo is just amazing. The little hat, oh my god, the layers, the frills, the jacket, the little shoulder pad with the fringe. Like, I'm living. This is just such a fun and unique, one-of-a-kind Barbie doll. And again, Angel Kent just did such an amazing job. I really love his designs. I feel like the what is the line called that he's done 3 dolls of that were like that they were all in, like, you know, really luxurious gowns. I forget the name. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. But I have all of them and they look so good. And I hope he gets to make more, because he needs to get more dolls out there. I feel like he just has so many good visions, and it's just Mattel, the higher ups, do not give him enough budget to like give us the full-fledged, you know, like the full-fledged details that he really wants us to see, you know. So I don't know, we can dream. Hopefully one day he, you know, Mattel lets Angel Kent loose and, you know, gets to have full power over the doll and what he designs, and he can like fully create to life what he has envisioned for all of us fans to experience. Because I do think he just is a visionary, like, truly. Fashion Frontier has its third installment here. This doll in the collection is now available on Mattel Creations for like around $70 US. She's a pre-order and she will ship by August, early August. She has the Daya face sculpt, so, and she is gold label, obviously. She also has the same unique kind of like base stand here that all the other 2 dolls have. Hers is obviously light blue. The second doll's was like silver. The first doll obviously was pink. So you can kind of see a theme here. And all of these dolls were also designed by the same designer, Taylor. I forget her last name, but it's Taylor something. She's very talented, honestly. She's not a bad designer. I feel like her first doll was the best of this collection. The second one was really good as well. Both of these dolls from Fashion Frontier, both of them have sold out. So clearly there is a fan base here for this collection. Clearly there is demand. But I do feel like with this third doll, it is going to start to lose steam. I'm not sure if they're going to make a 4th doll in this line. Interesting, because again, like, it's similar to how Angel Kent's line of dolls that he designed for Mattel Creations. There's also only 3 of those in that line. I don't know if he's going to make a 4th one. So also with Fashion Frontier, I don't know if there's going to be a 4th one, because it seems like they usually cap it off at 3, which is unfortunate, because I do feel like the designers have so many good visions, but it's just like I feel like they sometimes do not come to fruition how they're supposed to, because of the higher ups limiting budgets and stuff. And it's just, it's, you know, it's really not the designer's fault, because I feel like they have such good designs and creations in mind. But here with this doll specifically, again, her theme is like light blue. She doesn't have a lasso. Like, I feel like the first doll, the second doll, they both had lassos, right? The first doll for sure had a lasso. The second one, I don't remember. But I feel like with this one, no accessory, no lasso, no purse. Okay. The hat is a new mold, I believe. There's no like details painted on, but okay, looks fine. The boots, also new mold, but there's no detail. Like the Fashion Frontier is like painted on lightly. The spurs are removable. Okay, cool. Again, the face sculpt is Daya. I will get into that, why that does not work. But the outfit is cool. I do like the dress. I like the real like stitched on details on the sides and on the front, you know, like that's cool. I like the necklace having that detail on the back of the neck. I obviously love the fringe on the dress. I love the fringe on the coat. I like how the coat is like the big moment piece here of the doll. It's very silhouette heavy, like it's like so big, you know. So I do like that, but I obviously I feel like it's just not the same. Like even though I do like these pieces, it's like it kind of all falls apart with the face that they used here. Not even the face sculpt. I feel like if they had a better face screening, it could have made or broken this doll. And unfortunately, it kind of broke this doll. It did not help, you know. She should have received a better face up, is what I'm gonna say. The two prior dolls definitely had more of like a stern look, serious even. You know, you could believe that they were heroines, you know, like in their stories, like cowgirls and stuff, like saving galaxies, whatever. But with this one, she's like smiling so widely. It's like a grin, basically. She has like this open mouth smile. I don't know. It feels like a Barbie extra face screening. It feels like fashionista. There's no depth here. There's no sparkle. There's no fantasy. There's no whimsy. It's like such a 2D looking face screening. It looks like a sticker. I don't know what the application method was here, but it looks so simple and just so not collector. It's just, honestly, I'm really not sure what happened here. Because again, if she had received a better face, I feel like this doll would have been better. She would have looked better. She would have looked more collector, and perhaps more people would have been more open to her price point. And, you know, but the face just kind of lost me. I will still buy her because I do like her enough. Like, you know, I really do like the outfit, the details that are here. The blue is so gorgeous. The long hair as well. The long hair is nice. It's platinum blonde. Maybe some tinsel, some maybe blue streaks would have helped to pop. Give the hair a bit of more pop of color, right? The blonde is just a bit too, it kind of washes her skin tone out. It's just a bit too pale. So I feel like maybe some some blue highlights or blue hair would have been fun. You know, whatever. I do hope that the hair quality at least is good. You know, not poly. I do fear that this hair might be poly. Can you imagine? Yeah, that would be terrible. But overall, I do like her. I just feel like the face, just what happened, you know? And lastly, yes, we had a first real life look at the new upcoming Barbie signature Whitney Houston doll inspired of her I Want to Dance with Somebody video look. And I mean, she looks amazing. She's sporting as well a new face sculpt in the likeness of Whitney Houston. This is a first ever Barbie doll of her. So this is what the estate landed on for her doll for Barbie. So I'm not sure again why, but this is the doll that they chose. This is the look that they chose for the doll in collaboration with Barbie. So I do think I like her. I like her. I'm not like totally knowledgeable with Whitney Houston. Obviously, I know that she's a big name. She tragically died early, right? So she has a big legacy, obviously. But I'm not very familiar with her other like big like music videography like outfit looks. So I wouldn't be able to tell you if there's another look that would have been better, you know, to turn into a doll. But again, this is the look that they wanted for her doll. So you know, the estate of Whitney Houston, this is what they chose for the doll. So clearly it meant a lot to them to choose this look, right? I think the issue here with this doll is not even it's not the face sculpt. Like I feel like it looks like her. It looks like Whitney. There's a gorgeous smile, gorgeous makeup. The hair texture is gorgeous. I love the earrings. Like, those are like real beads and stuff. Like, that's what I love the earrings. I think the issue here comes with the pricing. You know, she's going to be around $60 US, and it's basically $1 in a tube dress, like a sock dress, and that's it. Yes, she has a microphone stand. She's wearing heels. Obviously, the heels do have some like a print job, which is nice. She does have painted nails, which is cool. She has she has a ring on in silver, so she's got details like that, which are cool. But objectively speaking, it is a very simple doll, you know, for $60, if not more, for international fans. I mean, let's just be honest here. I'm gonna probably have to pay more because, again, here in Switzerland, it all costs more. The price is higher, but it does suck because, you know, I do think she looks like her. The outfit is cute. She's a cute doll. The earring, I feel like the budget went into the earrings, you know, like I don't even, it's like really, it's like so ridiculous. It's so funny because it's like you can clearly tell like the earrings they look nice, and because they look nice, she costs $60, you know. But also realistically, I don't feel like there would have ever been a situation where a celebrity doll from Barbie in 2026 is going to cost any less than like 50, 60, you know. It's just not going to happen because, you know, they have to pay for her likeness fees, the IP, you know, like they have to pay to use her likeness and the face sculpt. They have to pay the estate of Whitney Houston to obviously to be able to make a doll in her likeness, to sell her as a Whitney Houston doll, like all of these, you know, legal fees and stuff. It costs money. And I mean, come on, like, would she realistically cost $30 US? No, of course she's going to be 50. Of course she's going to be $50. I mean, 60 even, probably more, right? Like, I'm not surprised. I'm not. I mean, it's just a reality, you know. This is a celebrity doll of Whitney Houston. I mean, Whitney Houston is a huge name. She's a huge icon. So, I mean, come on. It's just, you got to pay for it, right? It's just, that's how it is. So even though it's not really, you're not getting what you pay for, really, because it's not, the outfit is very simple. I do think you're basically paying for the name, you know, Whitney Houston, right? So that's really what you're paying for. I think she's cute. I like her. I will buy her. I love her. I really do. I think if she's simple, yes, the outfit is simple, but I feel like it looks like her. The face, the hair, the earrings, the shoes. You know, she's great. I love her, and I do love the songs. I feel like it's just very fitting, you know. She looks great. But what do you think? What do you think of this doll? Is she too overpriced for you, or you know, maybe you'll wait for a sale? I do think that's a great thing about these dolls, is that even though they start off expensive, I feel like more often than not, they do end up going on sale, right? Like a lot of these celebrity dolls, sometimes they do not sell out, and then they have more left over that go on to sale. So will Whitney Houston's doll be around for longer? I'm not sure, but I like her. I really do. I feel like a lot of people do like her. It's just they have an issue when it comes to the pricing, which I totally get. It is too much, but it is a Whitney Houston doll. Like, I mean, what are we gonna do? Anyway, that does it for today's Barbie news recap. I hope you all enjoyed, and let me know what you think down below. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype this video, cuties. Consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below if you're able to, of course, to support that channel that way. No pressure, and so you do not miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Thank you also to all my currently subscribed members. I see you and I appreciate you all so much. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time, stay peachy. Kisses.